going on, guys? This creators clash is kind of fun. I gotta say, this is pretty awesome. Harley's giving him a lot of respect, which I like. It is better than Triller. And he's giving a lot of respect to the guy and everything. I dig it. I like that it's charity based. Everything about this is pretty cool. The Sauce Boss. Man. He's calling out Dr. Disrespect, dude. Dude, Dr. Disrespect. I would pay so much money to see Dr. Disrespect fight. Dr. Disrespect would be insane. That is hilarious, dude. Dude, Dr. Disrespect is a bad man. The thing is, Harley got away with what he got away with because he was fighting someone that wasn't great, and also wasn't in the best shape. Dr. Disrespect is in good shape. Yeah, this is how you do an exhibition event. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, if Doc loses, he stays banned. If he wins, he stays banned. Dude, I'm excited to see Doc's new gaming company. That's what I'm most excited about. I'm super pumped to see what Doc's new game studio comes up with. Did you know Doc did a bunch of Call of Duty levels and stuff like that? He did a bunch of game design, like, back in the day. You know? So who do we think is going to win, iDubbbz or Dr. Mike? So now Charlo and Castano, we're starting to get that going. Got the doctor on this one. Yeah, dude, I'm picking Dr. Mike. But I do feel like this will be interesting. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Okay. We're getting color commentary right now on that one. We'll see if we can get some. Going with Creator Clash right now. You got DAZN on right now. Oh, sweet. I totally missed the Minx fight. It looks better than I thought it would be. Wow, Haley was bleeding. Minx got the nod. Awesome. Robinson Dale, what's going on, dude? AB from H3. Man. Without getting caught, I think he will, yeah, have a sizable point lead. I agree. So, predictions for Charlo versus Brian Castano. I mean, I'm picking Charlo probably by unanimous decision. But we'll see. I think Charlo was caught off guard the first time. First fight, he wasn't expecting that amount of pressure. This time, he's going in knowing there's going to be pressure. Late stoppage. That's not bad. I know Charlo wants that. That's what he wants. You know? Charlo by decision. Yeah, that's probably the safe money, right? For sure. But yeah. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. Harley wasn't that bad, man. I'm kind of impressed by this whole thing, man. This whole thing's been impressive. I'm kind of just shocked at how good this event has been pulled off. They've done obviously a lot of work on this. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be good no matter what. They do doubt him, Shrek. It's just because I think Charlo is a more technically sound boxer. He's a more technical boxer out of the two. Oh, yeah. We got Discord going. So main event we got going on. Let's see how we're going with. Yeah, we're not even close with the first event undercard. So here we go. I can't believe I'm seeing iDubbbz box. There's something very bizarre about seeing iDubbbz box. Events like these go to show that it's never impossible to go into a sport and thrive. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of people that have done really well in this event. Yeah, exactly. You can get into a sport for fun and exercise. It doesn't have to be because you want to become a professional athlete, right, Wolf? It's just like, you know, you're appreciating it and enjoying it. iDubbbz got the dad bod. Man, I do kind of wish instead of Dr. Mike, it was Rice Scum. Rice Scum would have been the perfect person for iDubbbz to fight. But, you know. Charlo by KO early. Dana, what's going on, man? 4 to 6 rounds. Tony Yoka got beat up today. I didn't even see that. Yoka is someone that people have been really high on. Exactly, Wolf. Come would die, bro. That's initially who iDubbbz wanted to fight. I am shocked right now that one of my buddies hasn't already just been like, what the hell is this? Lost badly. Damn, Yoka is one of those guys that people were really high on too. This is it's so weird to see Dr. Mike like talking about beating someone up when he's giving all this like health advice. Got dropped twice. Shit, no way. Man, I have a feeling Dr. Mike's been boxing a while. So I have a feeling he's gonna He's going to lay some smack down. I do think that the best part about this is how much charity's going into this. So, you know. Yeah, Yoko was in the top 20 heavyweights. A lot of people had a lot of high hopes for him. And Tony Yoka, yeah, it was on ESPN Plus at the last minute. Never believed in Tony Yoka once. Dude, once he got caught using PEDs, right? How were they? Dude, Montreal was great. Can't complain. You know? I did not get to. My week's been insane. It's been an insane week. Ooh, Castano is winning tonight. Dude, after last fight and making CHARLO so uncomfortable, he could. Yeah, it is a good walkout song. It's a solid walkout song. I have a feeling that Dr. Mike is going to look really, really, really good in his movements and stuff like that. I don't know if anyone can. I mean, the only person I see beating Bivol right now is Beterbiev is probably the biggest thing. But we never know because it depends on how consistent Bivol can be. When Bivol's looking good like he did against Canelo, he looks like an absolute fierce fighter at 175 pounds. When he looks like he did before the Canelo fight, he looks very beatable. He does look beatable. And he was the one that I predicted would be the one that Canelo would go after because he looked so vulnerable. I was wrong, I guess, you know? And see, the thing about Ramirez, you said don't have defense. Bivol didn't look like he had the greatest defense either until he looked way better. It's just crazy, man. You never know. You just never know. Depends who shows up that night, right? Especially at 175 pounds. Dude, Duran Ennis fighting tonight. I can't. This is good. That means we'll have 2 good fights at least tonight. Content Cop, baby. Love Content Cop. Checking to see what's going on with the CHARLO card. They are starting the very first fight. I'd rather watch Creator Clash. Than I think the very first opening fight for this main card. Styles big fight. They do. I think he was dude, broke. Yeah, he was super motivated for the Canelo fight. He got paid really well. He'd been more active. I am impressed by the level of this event, and I'm shocked at how sold out it is. And they got Fansly. I can't believe they got Fansly to sponsor it, dude. Oh my god. I can't wait to see what iDubbbz looks like. I think Bivol versus Beterbiev is 60-40 in favor of Bivol, honestly. Oh, Beterbiev is a great champion for sure. But Bivol's guard and IQs. Yeah. I think I'd pick Beterbiev because of his power. But, Wolf, to your point, Beterbiev or Beterbiev, it doesn't matter. is like mid 30s. The YouTube box, yeah, we have the Creators Clash. The main event is right now, actually. So it's always interesting once they, guys like that start hitting their mid 30s. He's like 36 years old, 37 years old. Bibble's 31 years old. Does that age start really creeping up on him? I want iDubbbz to win. I want him to win. I don't think he will win, but it'd be cool if he did. True that Bivol was not paid because he's Russian. No, he got paid. He got paid. He didn't have his national anthem played. So, I'm sure he's a little bit nervous, Shrek. I'm sure he's a little bit nervous, right? Oh my God! Oh my God! Full Force is in the ring! What is Full Force doing in the ring? Full Force is in the ring! Oh my God! Full Force! Oh my God! Airsoft! I can't believe Airsoft isn't singing the national anthem! Airsoft! Oh my God! Dude, this thing has everything going for it. He screwed up. Airsoft. What is going on right now? Oh, the crowd's all into it. That's awesome, man. This warms my heart. This warms my heart. Look at everyone singing and having a good time. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, Airsoft can't sing the national anthem. Oh, Airsoft. Don't do it again. No more. Oh no, he's doing it again. Oh. This is this is ridiculous. Oh my God. It's a thought that counts. He screwed up again. Just stop it, man. Bro. I can't believe this. We're watching the Creators Clash right now. Oh, come on, Airsoft. This is so this is so bad. Oh God. Hey, he's gonna get to the end. Just get to the end and be done with it, please. Oh, and the everyone with their phones. Oh, that's so good. This is wholesome. John, I know. This is so bad. You had one job, Airsoft. I'm glad everyone's doing it in good fun. Everyone's having a good time. All right, let's get it going. Holy crap. That was the longest national anthem ever. It's airsoft, man. Let's get it. Thoughts on Canelo versus Bivol? Are rematch or just in general? Let's chug jug. Both. I think that Canelo, stamina-wise, I'm surprised how hard he gassed out. He went hard for the first probably 5 rounds, and then you started to see him just slow down, which was really bad. John, this is all like a YouTube thing right now, so a bunch of YouTubers and content creators. I think Bivol looked the best I've seen him look in a long time. The combination of Bivol looking really good and Canelo gassing out was not a good combination for Canelo. Can Canelo come back and beat him? I don't know, man. So, yeah, John, Airsoft is a guy from YouTube. Had thoughts on how they were trying to rig the fight for Canelo. I mean, of course, they're always going to give a little bit of a lean towards Canelo. And the scorecards were atrociously bad. The scorecards were ridiculously bad. But come on, A-Dubs. I love that. I love that Dr. Mike's like getting booed right now. The scorecards were horrible. Yeah. 9-3 is right where I was. That's right where I was too. I'm actually pretty pumped to see how I know Dr. Mike's gonna look good. Oh man, Dr. Mike. Let's see how these guys look. iDubbbz not looking terrible. Oh, iDubbbz is looking like long. Oh, nice jab from iDubbbz. I know, they gave him the first 4 rounds, which is ridiculous. Dude, iDubbbz's jab is actually tagging Dr. Mike. Wow. It is not, but if you are in the Discord, you can watch it for free. So. And there's ways to find it on Twitch and everything like that, too. It's not the hardest one to find. I can't remember how much they charge for it, but I think it was like 40, 50 bucks, something like that. Dude, iDubbbz is actually doing decent right now. Oh, Dr. Mike with a good right hand. iDubbbz's jab, man. iDubbbz's jab. You can see the length of iDubbbz's arm. Actually, like, his arms are actually really making the difference. Dr. Mike is taking... Oh, straight right hand from Dr. Mike. iDubbbz Haney. Dude, iDubbbz took a huge shot with a right hand. Oh, iDubbbz is hurt. iDubbbz is taking some unnecessary shots. Oh, they screwed up the timing. Oh, well. Oh, well. I mean, iDubbbz took some shots. Who are these guys? They're YouTubers. They're not obnoxious YouTubers. They're actually, one's an actual doctor that gives like medical advice in terms of like, you know, things that can help you better your general health. The other guy is I don't even know how to describe iDubbbz. iDubbbz is a content creator that's made some ridiculously funny commentary videos. Dr. Mike is playing the bad guy right now. Punching right off the glove touch. iDubbbz definitely was close to being stopped. Dr. Mike has the better footwork. I do like that iDubbbz is trying here, man. Like, I gotta be honest. I'm surprised at how competitive Ian is. And he's actually, when Mike's throwing jabs, you see iDubbbz slipping them pretty well. For a guy that's this novice to the sport, iDubbbz is not half bad. I'll tell you this much. iDubbbz looks better than certain fights I've seen in, you know, whenever there had like Eddie Hearn's back garden fights. I've seen worse fights during that are professional fighters than this one. Both guys look pretty good. I mean, Dr. Mike is definitely the superior boxer, but iDubbbz is scrappy, which I like, and he has the better output. Uh-oh. Yeah, Minx got the dub. Good for her. I didn't think she was going to. I honestly thought Minx was going to get tired. And just because Haley's supposed to be like a dancer. If I know from what I understand. Wow. But Minx got the dub. And Haley got bloodied, dude. Scrappy round for sure. iDubbbz, I can't tell you how much respect I have for all these people that are doing this event. Yeah, his defense too weak. Yeah, his defense is real porous. No, they don't have any beef with each other. So no one on this card, there's none of that beef stuff. There's none of that like fake hype stuff like when they did like YouTubers versus TikTokers. There's none of that. This is a pure charity event, and they are running it to the point where it's like everyone took legit amount of time to get ready for this. And they're taking it extremely serious. And so it's more of a iDubbbz who's fighting right now in the black trunks, one to put on this event. And he's like, I could do better than these like YouTuber, TikToker things. I could do better than all these like YouTube fight kind of BS things. I want to put on one. I think I could do it better and make money for charity. And that's what he's done. I mean, this has been a substantially better fight card. You can tell the quality of the fights has been so much better. The commentary's 10 times better. The quality of everything is just better. It looks so much better on every level because these people actually took it serious. And dude, iDubbbz is coming out. iDubbbz is coming out this round. I think iDubbbz is gonna gas out though. This is a big round. I've probably had more fun with this fight card than most undercards I've had this year on most major pro fight cards. I mean, from the interviews to everything. No, I will not be streaming the fight. If I do, I immediately get banned. So, Dr. Mike. Oh my God. I think that's an iDubbbz round. That's an iDubbbz round. I'll tell you this much. At the end of the day, iDubbbz has earned a lot more respect in my book. I mean, I can't believe iDubbbz has been hit in the face like this and not just crumpled. These are on the chin shots, like perfect on the jaw, should drop him kind of shots, and he's just eating them. So, I think, oh, that was a huge, that right hand from Dr. Mike can't miss right now. It really can't. iDubbbz is getting sloppy and tired. And this is where the superior boxing is paying off. Because now iDubbbz is getting completely squared up. I mean, there's no reason these guys actually have to fight. Like, iDubbbz could quit at any point. But he doesn't want to. Use a high guard and move around. Yeah, he should. By the way, Shrek. I don't know if you saw. I mentioned in Discord. Meth stream's back, baby. And it is glorious. It is fantastic. iDubbbz is bleeding. His knees look weak. It is Shrek. That's what I'm watching this on right now. I am shocked. It is finally back. And it is just as glorious. I just came. Wow. They got what? Oh, so they lengthened it to 5 rounds. Dude, iDubbbz is tough, man. He's tougher than I would have given him credit for. Yeah, since the Tyson fight, dude, yeah, same. It was always the best. It was always the best. iDubbbz boxing like me now. Yeah, same. Man. iDubbbz is exhausted. But there's some swelling actually on, Dr. Mike's freaking face there. He took some shots from iDubbbz. iDubbbz has got to get back to that jab. reach, but I never use it. You're like Fundora. The towering inferno, but fights on the inside. I want this to go the distance for sure. I don't want to see someone like get stopped or anything like that. This is crazy. Ooh, iDubbbz looks a little wobbly. Here we go. iDubbbz is letting it loose, but his guards, like, his hands are by his hips at this point. Just last a minute, iDubbbz. Just one more minute, man. Dude, I know. This is your fight, Shrek. You've talked about this fight numerous times on stream. This is so crazy. Come on, iDubbbz. Last 30 seconds, man. Go for it, iDubbbz. Oh, biggest shot right there from iDubbbz. That's worth a clap right there for those boys. That's some quality content, boys. That's some quality content. That was fun. Come on. I don't know. I don't think he pulled it off, but I think it's gonna be like they're gonna do it like 3-2. 3-2 for Dr. Mike. CHARLO fighting? Their main card just started. So we probably have at least 2 hours before the main event. Oh man. Dr. Mike versus Fury. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I don't think iDubbbz is ever going to box again. Not after this. 2-2. You think that might be a draw? I don't know. I think it's going to be 3-2. See, the thing that was cool about this event is that there's no, like, stupid fake beef or any of that crap. This was like, hey, let's have fun. Let's have fun, punch each other in the face, make a lot of money for charity. That was awesome. $50 to $45. Yeah, Dr. Mike's been boxing a hell of a lot longer. Hell of a lot longer. I love the respect and how cool they are with each other. I know. was fun. Yeah, 50-45 is terrible. Let's switch. Let's switch over to the good stuff now. To the lopsided cards that we're going to be getting. All right, I'll be right back. All right. We're in round 8 of the very first fight on the CHARLO card. Let's get it. So we don't have many fights on this main card, it seems like. There's 3 fights on this main card? Ennis is next, and then we have the main event? That can't be right. That can't be right. So, yo, Tall Kid, what's going on, man? So, that's right. Wow, only 3 fights on the main. Anyone else see Earl Spence in the crowd right there? There's Leo Santa Cruz right there in the crowd. Man, only 3 fights tonight? Man, this is gonna be quick. This is gonna be a quick card, because Boots Ennis is gonna knock the shit out of this guy. Dr. Mike was just too polished, dude. He was way too polished for a guy like iDubbbz. iDubbbz did well at the beginning. When iDubbbz could jab, he was actually doing really decent. But then he fell apart. You could see the kind of the sloppiness come into play and everything like that. You know, he got a little bit wild. He got a little tired. But, you know, I thought when iDubbbz was jabbing, man, he was looking really sharp. iDubbbz is KSI and Mike is Logan. It certainly looked like, it definitely looked like, you know, Mike definitely looked like the more polished individual for sure. So, I'm expecting, by the way, the person that Jaron Ennis is going up against, right? Clayton, I don't know too much about this guy, but he's already fought Lipinets and got a draw. So that's a pretty serious kind of fight. Now, granted, you know, we know what Boots brings to the table. And when he fought Lipinets, he KO'd him in the 6th round. But still, this is going to be an interesting fight. I think we're going to see Boots just shine tonight though, baby. Boots is going to shine tonight. I agree, Tall Kid. I actually thought that he didn't win that second fight, in my opinion. So, but you know what? I gotta say, this is the new gold standard. This event is the new gold standard for all content creator boxing. It is by far the best event that's been put together. It has the best boxing for content creators. It has a great card overall, best commentary team. You know, no one on the commentary team really annoyed me. Not a single person. It's cool to have Moist Critical there. And, you know, Charlie's, like I say, he's not my favorite guy in the world, but, you know, he's got a voice. He's got a voice for a commentator. You know, it was all in all, like, if you could just tell, like, the way that they were coming out and doing a little interview and getting in, man. It was fun. Rivera versus Gonzalez is fighting right now. We have Boots Ennis next for the co-main, and then we have the main event. You know, so it was like, you could tell they were having fun, you know, the outfits and everything like that, the music, Everything about it was fun. It's the new standard. It is the new standard for content creator boxing. What they put on tonight. You don't have to like it, but combat sports for a long time. So, okay. I didn't know that Charlie had been doing that. I know that Charlie has watched a lot of slap boxing. Polish slap boxing. A shit ton of Polish slap boxing. I do know that. So I thought Logan won the second fight. So, but watch them put Deji on the main event again. Oh God. This is great. Now we go from watching iDubbbz and Dr. Mike straight over to the end of this fight, and now we go straight into Boots Ennis right after this. It's fantastic. By the way, next Friday, I think Dr. Mike kicks the crap out of KSI. Next Friday, I might be doing a gaming stream. I just bought Elden Ring today, so I'm ready for the pain that's gonna bring me. I've never played a Dark Souls game. I know that this game's supposed to be like epically amazing and hard. I am very curious about it. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Gonzalez is doing really well in this fight right now. He's overconfident, but he probably hasn't proven the gym. I haven't seen him do anything. Is he still fighting? Like, is he still like training? So knocked out today? Evan Holyfield was knocked out today? No way. So we just had a couple big ups. I'm sorry. Today's been a crazy day for me. No way. Wolf, I know I know it's crazy addictive, so I've been waiting till the right time to be able to buy it. Dude, Josh Taylor was stripped of his WBA 140-pound title. So he's no longer unified. He's no longer, well, he's unified. He's no longer undisputed. Oh, shit. I didn't realize this. I take one day off of looking at boxing news. Tony Yoka loses. Evan Holyfield gets knocked out. Josh Taylor gets stripped of a WBA title. What is going on today? Campbell Hatton Ali's grandson to get KO'd. Yeah. Man, Evan Holyfield has been fighting bums, and I get it. They're, using his dad as the shield for his career. But might have to put it on screen so we can watch it. Oh, I got the video of it. Nope, wrong one. I'm gonna see if I can find that knockout. I really want to see it. Oh, the problem is when you search for it, you get his dad. So I'll probably have to wait till tomorrow. Jay, what's going on? I gotcha. Oh, it's in chat. Awesome. Thank you, Wolf. Oh, he vacated. They have it written here as stripped. That he got stripped of his 140. But they could be exaggerating, of course. Oh, shit. That is a bad knockout. That's like real bad. That's a face plant knocked out. He didn't just get stopped, Shrek. He got knocked the fuck out. I got it right here. I got it right here. We're going to watch it really quick on right here. Get it going. We get this nice and big for you boys. There we go. Okay, you ready? Dude, that's a bad knockout. He's not getting up from that. You got to hear the sound. Dude, listen to the sound. Oh! That's bad, man. One more time. Oh! That's it right there. That's it right there. Gonzalez won the fight, by the way. He popped him, then tripped him. Dude, Evan Holyfield, that's too bad. I feel a little bit bad for him, but kind of eh. That was brutal. That was brutal. That was a pretty solid punch he got hit with. To be fair. You know? All the KFI fanboys are on about his power when he's... I know. I love when people talk about power. So. All right. Let's get it. I want to see boots. I want to see boots. Man, the official cards were all, other than one, huge margin for Gonzalez. You know? I mean, to be fair, tall kid, and anytime you get up around that weight class, you get hit by anyone. It doesn't tickle, that's for sure. You know? Man. Here we go. We get to move right in. We get to go right into the good stuff. Vargas brothers. I mean, hook over the top is already good counter, lazy jab, yeah. Ooh, good shot right there. Fernando Vargas is, sorry, get back to your question, bro. Fernando Vargas is no joke. I mean, you got 4-0 and a 3-0, right? Right around there. What happened to the hat? I just didn't wear one today because I don't have to worry about my hair. DC, what's going on? We're going to be watching CHARLO rematch. Okay, John. So this is the whole deal with what happened. So what happened was some content creators on YouTube decided, dude, Browns Nation, what's going on? Decided to do a charity event for boxing. So, man, we're about to get into Boots Ennis. That's what's going on. Boots Ennis is about to walk into the ring pretty soon. And I'm probably almost as excited about that as I am the main event. Watching Boots fight is like insane. It's fantastic to watch. And so for the national anthem, they decided to get a YouTuber that went big at one point, called Airsoft Fatty. He reviews like airsoft guns. He's like all this other stuff. He's kind of looked at as kind of a meme, but iDubbbz, who's the creator of the event and also who boxed in the main event, did a full like documentary on him, kind of showing that he's, a real person. He had a tough life, kind of that stuff. And so they had him, as the national anthem. Now, Airsoft screwed it up like 15 times, but he's not known for music, that's for sure. How soon? I'm about to step out, about 5-10 minutes. Oh, no, if you step out for 5-10 minutes, come back, you'll be okay. They haven't started ring walks yet, Brown Nation. You're good, man. Oh, week was good. Did a lot of traveling, got back from Canada, all that stuff. You're actually perfect timing if you step out, Browns Nation. They're just doing like backstory right now. So it was good. How about yours, man? Have people singing. This is boxing, not I like the general idea of putting in entertainment in between fights. Because the commentary teams have to do it all on their own and keep people engaged. Sometimes it's terrible. So it's really hard to kind of like deal with that, I like the general concept. The problem is the music's normally terrible. Low-key legendary. Temp AG might hire me full-time. Dude, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear that. That kicks ass. That sounds awesome. By the way, I gotta say, man, the one thing I like about Jaron Ennis is that the guy grinds like crazy. If you followed Boots at all on social media, it's like he tweets about sparring sessions, He talks about training. He talks about going to church on Sunday, and that's it. That's it. That is the only thing that you see from Boots on Twitter. That's it. And that's why I like Jaron Ennis. Because he lets all of his talking show, he doesn't have to say a lot. He just goes in the ring and just makes people like look silly because he's so good. Man, they got this build up right now, and it's trying to make people seem like they're cutting onions with all this kind of emotional stuff. Oh, dude, you're still pissed about the Canelo fight? I can understand that. Dude, he was so dominant. He was so dominant. I know, man. Dude, Browns Nation, he's not just good. He's like, he's scary good. I would definitely jump in the Discord and check him out. I believe he's from Philly. I think he's a Philly boy. But he's like, the thing that you get with Boots. So I'll compare him to other guys that are kind of in this similar situation. You got Conor Benn, you got Virgil Ortiz. Let's compare him to Boots Ennis and why Boots is just a little bit ahead compared to Virgil or Conor Benn. He's way ahead of Conor Benn. Virgil Ortiz is really good as a fighter. He's aggressive. Power jabs. Beautiful power jabs. Really hard-nosed fighter. Knows how to get it done. Has a porous defense and gets hit a little too much. We saw that in the Maurice Hooker fight. He got a little wobbled in the Maurice Hooker fight. Got a little bit nervous. Conor Benn is, all we've seen is just lots of power. Lots and lots of power. But we haven't seen him actually have to struggle and go up against opposition that can actually fight back. You know? And then you look at someone like Boots, and Boots is just a monster. Hans, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Boots is the most complete fighter out of those three fighters. Boots has defense, he has power, he has technique, he has everything. He has everything going on for him. Him versus Virgil is probably one of the craziest. That's a future like super fight right there. That's a future like big time huge fight. Because like I think that it's going to be incredible, man. CASTANO wins today. Dude, a few people have said that in chat. I know people are getting excited for it because he did so well against CHARLO last time. He made CHARLO look very anxious in their last fight. Since the young fighter looks as good as Boots, I agree, Jay. He passes the eye test for sure. And on top of that, his resume is starting to stack up some good names. Lipinets was one of those fights where I was like, man, I think this is going to be a good challenge. You know? I think that this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. And he just dominated. He just dominated. You know? So Ramirez is having target practice with this punching bag they gave him. Oh, God. All right, Browns Nation. Towering Inferno wants the winner of this fight. I don't think you want that. I don't think you want that smoke. I don't think either one of you want this smoke. Think Joe Smith beats Beterbiev? I don't know about that. Tim Zoo, you don't want this smoke. Although I would like to see the Towering Inferno versus versus someone like a Boots Ennis. Tim Tszyu, I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready for this kind of. He's fought a lot of guys that were good for at the time for being being an Australian fighter and everything like that. I don't know if he's ready for full on US. How tall is Boots? Good question. Let me double check for you. I want to say 5'10", 5'11". I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Five ten. I thought he was not. I didn't think he was quite 6 foot. So Tim Tszyu, I don't think can take either one of these guys. Joe Smith did lose to Bivol. That was back in 2019. Granted, could be different now, years later. Yeah, he is. He is bigger. He is bigger. All right, I'm going to grab a quick beer. I'll be right back. All right. Dude, Clayton is no joke, is right, Wolf. Tszyu got dropped in his last fight. He did. He did. He got dropped. He did recover, and he took back control of his last fight. That's absolutely right, Jay. So. Juan, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I always love Boots' outfits are always fantastic too. I mean, what happened to Charlo's fans? I see a lot of empty seats. They'll trickle in. They'll trickle in for this next after this next fight. This is a big enough fight. They sometimes fill in more than this. This is pretty empty right now. Cat in the Hat outfits. So, we got a Canuck. We'll see how this goes. Destroying this dude in the WA has him ranked higher. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. Tommy Fury at Wembley was irrelevant. Dude, yeah. It was like no one was there. No one was there for Tommy. And he got booed. Tommy got booed. Here we go. To me, Boots is I can't call him a prospect anymore, but he's probably one of the most exciting contenders out there right now. Pulev versus Forrest. I think Forrest could pull it off. They're both so over the hill. So over the hill. So Clayton was in a fight with Lipinets. 407, what's going on? What do you think about the brothers and their dad, the Vargas? I just got asked earlier about that. I mean, it's too early to tell, but we'll see. You know? What are they like? 3-0, 4-0, something like that? Like, they don't have a ton of fights under the belt, right? So, here we go. Get ready to watch a masterclass. This should be a good fight. Dude, yeah, no, this is a good fight. Stay busy fight. If they fight on Triller, I can't take it. Yeah, broke. Exactly, dude. It's hard to take them serious. With limited experience. And oh, there's Zab Judah. Anyone else see Zab Judah in the background right there? You know? Just got off work. Gotcha. We are in the co-main event. So you're perfect timing. Like, you couldn't have picked a better time. Perfect timing. Boots right now using that high guard and jab to assert himself right now. Man, Boots' hands are just so fast. So fast. I'll tell you this much. If I'm Spence, I'm watching this kid going, I don't want any piece of this kid. I'm going to fight Crawford any day of the week instead of this. Right now, Boots is in complete control. Zerto by KO, round 4. Very one-sided. Let's go, Boots. TC, I'm not surprised. Boots looks like he overwhelmed the fuck out of this dude. Dude, Boots is this is where you get to see a technical boxer. Because what Boots does that I like a lot is he does the basics so well. And he's like, if you've ever watched, like, so look at this right now. Watch Boots' front foot. Boots' front foot, he knows that he's fighting someone that's going to possibly step on his foot. He knows he can have better lateral movement and feinting and everything if he keeps his foot on the outside of his opponent's foot. It allows him to have better angles. This is like real small, like little things that you just like don't notice all the time, but you will never see. He's wearing Bart's socks right now, which are awesome. And actually, Boots' shoes are really cool. His foot is always on the outside. And watch how he will step around and on the outside of Clayton's shoe and get the angle that he wants. When he comes in with that left hand, there he just did it right there. He'll actually step over the side. And that allows, now you have a problem with your Clayton because you can't go that way because you'll literally trip over it. You have to go the other way, and it makes him more predictable. Boots is extremely technical in that way. It's all the little things. It's the little things. Like if I had a boxer, I was going to show like, hey, I want to train you. I want to show you like good fundamentals. I would, especially if they're left-handed, show them Loma, show them Boots. Like those are the two people I'd be like, just watch these guys. Terrence Crawford's another one that's really technical and really sound as well, obviously. But if you had someone that's a southpaw and you want to teach them how to box, I mean, and show like really interesting techniques from a southpaw perspective on how to get the best against rather orthodox fighters you're going to fight all the time, of course, because they're more common. You show them film like this. It's so, there it is again. It's just. Feel Love is a Dollar Tree version of Boots. Man. Very telling, Wolf, isn't it? The first round was very telling. The amount of control, like, there's no moment in the first round where you thought, oh, Ennis is not in absolute control. Was that 204 pounds? That is insane. The other thing I like that Boots is doing is the feints. He's not overusing them, but he's not ignoring them. He uses them when he wants to get a reaction, and now, oh man, the body work. Dude, rehydration clauses. There's a reason that people do that shit. That's the difference. So that's the right there, broke. That's the difference between Boots and a lot of guys. Connor Ben gets hit. Virgil Ortiz gets hit. It's hard to even try to land something on Boots. And then the combinations and just look at the distance control. The distance control and the way he uses that hand as just a gauge. It's awesome, man. It's really, really impressive what he's doing here. And he makes it look so, that's the other thing too. He makes it look so easy. I mean, so there's a, you're disappointed. I mean, thought I'd put up a little bit more. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh! That might be it. That was on the temple. I don't think he's getting up. Oh! It's over. I don't think he's, he's done. They're going to let him go back out? No, no! Oh my God! Oh my God! Dude, that is now 27 knockouts out of 29 fights. Jesus. Oh, Just Booker, what's going on? I did see it, man. That was a fantastic event. We were talking about that's the new gold standard. iDub set the new gold standard for all YouTube boxing. Wow. Zerto, dude, I'd love to see him fight Bivol. He's not going to probably next, but still. Dude, Boots Ennis is the real thing, man. I mean, if you're a Philly, if you're from Philly, I mean, you gotta be real. Look at the fact that Boots barely broke a sweat. Boots barely looked like he broke a sweat. He barely broke a sweat. He's still warming up. Oh my God. Damn. Bigger, smarter, and more handsome than Bivol. I love that. Boots versus Triple G, not same weight class. 168 compared to 147 pounds. So there's a little bit too much weight there. I will say this, tall kid. Let's say Boots went up, right? And Triple G came down. Let's say they met at 160. I think Boots just outclasses him. I think Boots outclasses him. Yeah. Boots just won in the second round by knockout. Oh, beautiful shot on the temple. Dude. Just Booker, I got you. I mean, you could either go into the Discord, because I think you're good there, but I'll give you this. Is it behind the ear? Let's take a peek. Oh, it's right behind the ear. It's like right there. Right there. That wobbled his ass. I'm shocked he got up too, G-Fig. I'm so shocked he got up. Right, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, by the way. Oh my God. And as soon as Duran Ennis landed that, he was like, I'm done. I already know. not only really talented, but he's also knocking people out. Yeah, he's only had 2 fights where he hasn't knocked someone out. Can't really ask much more, man. Can't wait to, dude. This guy is the #1 contender out there, if you ask me. #1 title contender. I don't think there's anyone else that like deserves a title shot more. And he makes it look so easy. He makes it look so easy. Yeah, dude, he is strong for getting up. I wouldn't have got up. I would have stayed the fuck down. Man. Oh, thanks so much. Oh, dude, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm guessing you're a Castano fan. We'll see how he does. This is the second time. First of all, I'm really glad that CHARLO didn't say, no, I'm not going to fight him again. And ran away from this fight. I'm so glad they're having this second fight. He deserved, Brian deserved to have this second fight. He deserves this. He deserves this rematch for sure. That's a beautiful shot right there. A guy that's never lost and never been stopped, Boots finishes in 2 rounds. Jesus. I don't think Boots has lost a single round. Since I've watched him, yeah, no overtime is right, baby. I think he beats Crawford, but I don't know about Spence. It's tough. Main event next, John. Yep. You know, I'll say this, man. Spence adapts well. Crawford adapts very well. Both of them are seasoned fighters that have been in really tough fights where they have to dig deep and make adjustments. It's what makes them special. It's what makes them what they are. The question is, if Boots had to make the adjustments. Oh, good instructions from the corner right now. Ooh, I like this like trainer corner. I love this. I love they're giving all this like mic'd up takes from the corners. For the next for the next 2 hours, I know. Better fight Ortiz or Thurman next. I want to see, dude. Yes, I agree, DC. No more Uber drivers. No more Uber drivers for fucking Conor Benn, man. So anyways, yeah, we'll see what happens when Boots starts getting challenged and he's got to make adjustments. When things get tough and you have to make adjustments, that's when you get to see the real character of fighters. And so we haven't seen that from Boots. Boots has had it just his way every time. So it's hard to say that he's going to beat Crawford. He's going to beat someone like Spence just because we haven't seen that yet. Yeah, exactly. There's just been no adversity coming his way. That doesn't mean I don't think he can win. It just means I don't know what that looks like. Example would be, I said the same thing about Teofimo before he went in against Loma. I was like, I've never seen what happens to his corner when shit goes south. When things go terribly wrong, what happens to Teo? Is he able to kind of adjust? How is his dad going to react? And that fight was closer than it should have been. Same thing about Tank. Yeah, no, that's a great take, actually. Tank showed us he can make adjustments and he can win the fight. But like we really don't know until we see that from fighters. When they make it look easy every single time, you're just like, okay, well, I'm glad you are doing awesome and you're killing it and everything, but what happens when someone gets in front of you and just makes it tough on you? As we saw with Canelo versus Bivol, right? We saw Canelo. Did Canelo really make good adjustments in that fight? No. No, I don't think Canelo made good adjustments in that last fight against Bivol. I don't think he did. I think he made bad choices. He was going to the body at first. He abandoned the body completely. He was trying to do set traps off the ropes, and he was getting lit up. It just wasn't effective. All of the strategy just didn't work. So when that happens, what do you do, man? What happens? And look, fighters can have nights where just shit doesn't work. Things don't work. You gotta reset. It happens all the time. And with Canelo, I think he went in there with that Bivol fight thinking, I'm gonna put up the high guard, I'm gonna walk forward, I'm gonna feel his power, I'm gonna be able to take over. You know? I think that's what he thought. I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna push the pace, Bivol's gonna gas out, I'm gonna be able to get on the inside, work the body, do what I want. Didn't happen that way. So, yeah, the Vargas brothers, won 3-0. We'll see. I like confidence fighters, but we'll see. This is going to be an awesome fight, man. We're about to see something real good. Charlo's the more technical fighter, but man, Brian Castano's just got a hunger. He's hungry in this fight. Dude, he does have them. Yeah, dude, he does, DC. He does have that energy, doesn't he? He does have that energy. Look, guys that can take shots and keep coming forward and just smile at you. There was a part that someone was talking about Triple G. They were talking about fighting Triple G. And they said there's something that is incredibly disheartening when you hit Triple G with your hardest shot. You hit him perfectly square on the jaw with their hardest shot, and he just acts like it's nothing. He acts like it's nothing, and he just keeps coming forward, and you're just like, it just completely demoralizes you. And you have to imagine that's the frustration that maybe Charlo was feeling to a certain degree. Like, I'm hitting this guy, I'm hitting him clean, he won't back up. Castano, I think, honestly has a great chin on him, and he's a little sloppy. He muddles his work a little bit too much for my liking. I think he muddles his work just a little bit too much with his aggression. But we'll see. That, I mean, that at the same time pushes the pace of the fight. This is going to be a high-paced fight. There's going to be a lot of punches, and that's something that Charlo doesn't always like. Charlo likes to kind of ease into it. Sergey on dude, I have no idea. Talking about broke? Are you talking about like Sergio Mora? Oh, John, of course, ma'am. Now that I've got this new, ma'am. I'm telling you right now, now that we've got this back, we got meth streams back, the quality is going to be through the roof. The quality is going to be through the... Oh, Sergey Kovalev. Okay. I don't know what he's doing on there. I think last time he fought was the Canelo fight, if I'm not mistaken. He's doing because they're going to pay him the most. And he's a drunk alcoholic. So, Kovalev shouldn't be fighting. He should be cleaning his act up. That's Triller's brand. Yeah, man. Yeah, it fits. Remember when the referee nearly got Frank Mir killed and Pulev showed mercy? Yeah. That was brutal. Dude, we got a lot of filler. We got a shit ton of filler because these boys' hands are just getting wrapped right now. These guys' hands are just getting wrapped right now. We got at least 20 minutes of time to kill. So, that sucks. Maybe I'll put on... I would think I'm going to try to see if I can find another fight really quick. Because this is going to take forever. They're not even close. Let's see what's going on. Got this other fight really quick. We got Triller going on. Dude, Sean Porter's doing Triller now too? Sean Porter's getting paid, man. Sean Porter's getting paid. Check UFC. Dude, he is. So we got some UFC going on now. Dude, John Porter knows. John Porter got out of the fight game right at the right time. I think Sean Porter loves talking about boxing. I think Sean Porter loves boxing. I don't know if Sean Porter loves to box anymore. Canelo takes that Bivol rematch immediately. It's so tough. I've seen so many people talk about this in terms of like pros, cons for it. I don't know. Dude, honestly, Sean Porter is the perfect ringside commentator. I know. Amir Khan finally retired. Good for him, man. Sean Porter's probably one of my, like, one of those ringside commentators when I see that he's on the panel, I'm like, thank God. I think if Canelo takes the Bivol rematch, he's got to do something very different. You know? Kell Brook? I think Kell Brooks should be done too. They're both old enough, man. They made some money. They finally did their fight. They don't need to fight anymore. They have good money, you know, all that stuff. Be done with it. Move on. Enjoy the rest of your life. Your career's over. You know, I see people saying, "Oh, Kell Brook versus Conor Benn." I'm like, why? Conor Benn versus Kell Brook. I get it from a British standpoint, but it makes no sense for Kell. Like, he doesn't really get anything out of it. Conor Benn gets more out of it than he does. It's just an ego thing at that point for Kell Brook. So, but anyways, yeah, I don't know if Canelo can beat Bivol if that version of Bivol shows up again. Is it possible? Yeah, but you got to have power. You got to do something. You got to do something different. You got to show a lot more. I mean, I just don't see him beating him with how dominant Bivol was. But it's possible. Maybe they saw something through film that they feel like they can capitalize on. Wow, this is just a slugfest right now in UFC. Good fight. Yeah, John, I thought you'd like this. I think Canelo should get used to the weight and work on his stamina and body work. Yeah. No, that's actually a good one. I know that I've seen Canelo Spo KO. Warzone, what's up, man? Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. So, you know, I think Canelo. Let's go, Charlo. I know, man. Let's see how this plays out. This is gonna be a fun fight. I think Canelo has sparred Frank Sanchez numerous times to kind of get used to heavier punches, bigger guys, more weight. But he's openly talked about the fact that when you get to that next, Elvis, thanks for the follow, by the way. You know, when you get up to that 175 pounds, he's mentioned that you can tell. I'm 20 seconds behind you, so you're waiting for my reaction. That was a great right hand. So, you know, Frank Sanchez is not what he's supposed to be. I did see the YouTuber boxing event. It was awesome, man. It was super fun. It was super fun. I thought the card was fun. I thought they did a really good job on it. I thought iDubbbz did way better than I expected. The surprise fighter of the night for me was Michael Reeves. Michael Reeves looked so much better than what I expected. I couldn't believe how good Michael Reeves looked. Like, he legit looked like 10 times better than what I was expecting to see from him. Because I thought, oh, you know, he's not super fit and all this stuff like that. I don't know what to really think. Oh, God. Typical Triller. It's terrible music. Let's take a quick sneak peek of this great music they got here on Triller. It's two chubby chicks. I don't know who they are. that look like they're in the 90s. That's no, thank you. No, thank you. Dude, he looked more like a real boxer than I ever thought he would look. And I don't say that to be like mean. Like, I don't say that to be mean to, but like Michael Reeves is known, he's short. He's short. He seems like he is known for being incredibly intelligent. He's not known for athleticism. So, two chubby chicks almost spit my drink. Dude, yeah, it was just like two obese chicks with like denim on from that look like they're 90s. Who wins for you? I think Canelo's probably going to get unanimous. Charlo's going to get unanimous decision. I think, but that's only if he made adjustments from the last fight. I think the first fight he was surprised at the aggression of Castano. Did a fantastic job catching him off guard. Absolutely relentless. I think Charlo's a little bit more prepared for this fight in terms of what to expect. He should, if he makes adjustments, do better. Because he's technically a little bit more sound fundamentally as a boxer. But if he's just thinking that this is going to be an easy fight, he's going to have major issues. This is going to be a long night for Charlo. Michael is a nerd, dude. He's an absolute nerd, but he's brilliant. I love Michael Reeves' videos. By the way, did anyone see Michael Reeves' latest video when he had a fish buy and sell stock? And he pinned it against Stock Bros Reddit. And to see who would make more money, Stock Bros Reddit or his goldfish who picked the stocks. And the fish beat them. It was amazing. It was so good. The women's YouTuber boxing match was so bad. One of the girls like she was gonna cry. So Booker, that was Minx versus Haley or something. I don't know who Haley is. I know Minx. So, and one of the things too, Booker, iDubbbz's video talking about everything. One thing he kind of brought up was like that sense of like you don't know who's gonna win kind of thing is really important for the fight. And I thought there was a good amount of that. There's a good amount of that. Oh, dude, yeah, no, I love Michael Reeves. Just saw Michael Reeves. I agree with you. Takes good one too, right? Dude, he does pretty decent. They were tonight, DC. So the main event got done with iDubbbz and Dr. Mike right at the first fight of this fight card for the Charlo fight. So every pro athlete in the stadium. Yodeling Haley is a dancing TikToker. Yeah, that's why I gave her a little bit more. I thought for sure that she would do better because she's a dancer. I thought she'd have like a little bit more stamina compared to a little bit more of an athlete compared to Minx. But, you know, Castano, dude, it's not a bad bet. If you have money, putting money on him is not a bad bet after that last fight. Dad and Dr. Mike were my faves. I didn't see Dad. I didn't get to see him fight. I came late. See what Triller's doing right now. Oh, man. Triller is a train wreck. Yeah, Showtime's killing time right now. They're killing time. Power of Chi? What the hell is this garbage? Sorry. My computer just completely bricked. My computer just completely bricked. I have no idea why, but it did. Sorry about that. Check L Discord, Del Glove Talk. No. It was I got the green screen of death out of nowhere, which I never get that. So I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? So now we're just here to watch nothing but filler from Showtime. Oh, they're making excuses now. In Spanish, if you're going to have the fights live on here. Of course he did. Oh, I see it right here. I actually see it right now, Chief. I see now, Chief Fig, what you're talking about. That's hilarious. Oh my God. They're just putting on their gloves now. Of course, we always get a few. Oh my God, Bryce Hall. Oh God, this is so bad. Dude, DC, I agree. I'm shocked they had 3 fights total. Oh God. I could not. I don't need to listen to Bryce Hall. I I'm shocked they didn't have another fight ready. That instead of having more than 3 fights total. Negative, dude, yeah. 210 favorite. Sanyo's underdog at plus 160. That's not too bad. Gotta be in a different time zone. That's not working. This is taking forever from. Bryce Hall is 40-1. He's the greatest fighter. Odds aren't too crazy. They're not as crazy as I thought. They're not as crazy as I thought that they would be. You know? I stream so. Booker, what are you using? The chicks fights in the creator clash makes Kip smiling. This is taking way too long. Undefeated in street fights. I put money on Charlo at negative 170. There you go. That's solid. That's not bad. No, that's not bad at all. They're just so much filler right now. Pound for pound list. Oh man, we actually had a bunch of conversation about this. Get this set up. So we were talking about this in Discord a lot. Ring Magazine just took Canelo and dropped him down to number 6, which I thought was a bit extreme. I think you can put Usyk as number 1. Now, who you put as 2, 3, 4, and 5, you can do a mashup of these guys, but I think you can put, in a way, Crawford and Canelo. I'd probably put Canelo in the top 3. And you could probably put Earl Spence in there as well. How you want to put that, that's up to you. Then you have like Lomachenko, you have Estrada, and then you have Josh Taylor somewhere in the mix. Yet again, you could put them in whatever order you see fit. I'd probably put Loma a little higher, Estrada somewhere in there, and then, you know, then they have Chocolatito usually finishing out the end. So that's my general like top 10 pound for pound. I don't like to put guys in like exact locations, like this guy has to be here. Josh Taylor, no, not after. Not anymore. Tyson Fury's retired. And he doesn't have the greatest resume in the world either. He has an okay resume. Loma's 7 at best. You could put him there. That's fine with me. So, Josh Taylor isn't in my top 5 anymore. No. I was super unimpressed with his last fight. I mean, right now, DC, it's kind of serious. We'll see how long it lasts. I think he's doing it for right now. Crawford's top 5. 3-weight world champion. And after the Sean Porter fight, I give him a little bit more credit. Bivol at 9. Bivol's in the mix. Bivol's that's the one I was missing, Shrek. Bivol is in the top 10 as well. So I think I only listed 9, but yeah, Bivol's generally in the top 10 as well. You know? Shakur Stevenson, not top 10. Not top 10. But he has the promise to be top 10. You know? Bivol, I think Bivol gets elevated to top 10 purely based off beating Canelo. I wouldn't put him super high up though. Like I saw people putting him at like number 7 or something like that. It's like Bivol is not number 6 or 5 or anything like that because he beat Canelo. That doesn't work like that. So they should have never added Boots. They know this fight was that fight was not going to go long. Exactly. Crawford destroyed a bum to become undisputed. It's true. He beat. Well, I'll say this. Crawford also beat Victor Postal, who's not a bad fighter. He has a decent. Gamboa's not a bad fighter. It's more or less, I think, Crawford in general. It's not just that he wins; it's the way he wins a lot of times. So, I think there's a. I hate pound for pound list, but I think that's my general take on pound, like what we have for pound. So, dude, Shakur is going to be a top 10 by the end of the year. Shakur Stevenson is quickly becoming a very scary opponent. He looked so built in his last fight. It was like, damn, man. I was shocked at how good he looked. So, really, really impressive. I know this is taking ages. Yeah, it is. It is taking ages. So, Jim Gray hunting down interviews, reading with LL Cool J. Who wins? I think Charlo's going to win by unanimous decision, but it's going to be a tough fight, man. Charlo looks so weight drained. Dude, I'm surprised he stayed at this weight class. It's not an easy weight class for him. It's not the easiest weight class, I should say, for him. So, let's see. Let's see, man. Okay, we're going to get ring walks now, thankfully. Butterbeat number 1. The rest can fight for the scraps. Oh, man. Yeah, 30 minutes of interviews, right? This is just terrible. They really did not plan for this. Usually they'll have like filler fights like on the wings just in case they need it. Kovalev's getting ready. So, oh dude, Inoue's a top. I mean, I'd have Inoue top 3, top 4. Top 3, top 4. I love Inoue. I love watching Inoue. Tupac is top 10, pound for pound for real. Dude, Inoue, when you watch Inoue box, he's like one of those guys, like he's must see TV, man. If you nerd out over boxing, you gotta watch Inoue. Whoever wins Haney versus Kambosos, do they deserve to be considered a top 10? No. And the reason I say no is because resume. Neither one of them have the resume to be considered. You explain the Haney email black belt situation? Yeah, I definitely do that for you, bro. So this is the deal. The WBC created, they have a plethora. WBC loves to make a lot of belts. They love to make a shit ton of belts for everything. So this is how it works. They had their regular champion belt. That's what they had. Eventually, they decided to have something called a franchise champion. Franchise champion is not something that you could necessarily, initially when it was kind of proposed, it's not something you could win. You were awarded this, meaning you didn't have to worry about mandatories. That's basically the purpose of it, is that you didn't have to worry at all about doing WBC mandatory fights because you're elevated to franchise champion. AKA, we want another belt so that we can have more sanctioning fees. Then what happened was Lomachenko wins. I think it was Linares fight, maybe? I can't remember exactly which one it was. Or was Campbell fight. And he is now the WBC champion. And they say, we are going to make you the WBC franchise champion. Now, some people say, oh, Loma asked to be franchise champion. We don't actually, I don't, you know. Okay, we're getting ring walks. We're going to move over from Pulev back to CHARLO. So, Loma got elevated to franchise champion, meaning the next interim kind of like next step down for the WBC belt was Devin Haney. So Devin Haney never ever fought for the WBC belt. He was awarded the WBC champion belt, the regular belt, while Loma was elevated to franchise champion. So, because of that, people have always said to Devin Haney, you never actually fought and won the WBC belt. You were gifted it. And it's what is so toxic about this general idea that they've had of elevating people from regular champion to franchise champion. You don't help anyone but yourself when you do that. You make it super confusing for the fans. And on top of all of that, the person that you now award the regular WBC belt gets nothing but hated by fans because they didn't actually fight to get that belt. You could say, oh, well, they fought to get in that position to get the belt. Yeah, it's not the same thing. Here we go. We got ring walk, boys. We got ring walk. Man, this is a weak ass crowd right here. I did not get to see that fight. We watched the content creator clash and then immediately switched over to this fight card because Boots Ennis. But I heard Zerto just like absolutely dominated. Dude, Meth Stream's chat is always crazy. What's your thoughts on the narrative? If you want to be champion, you have to beat the champion. I think that's pretty fair. And if you're gonna, I'll add to that even. If you're gonna beat the champion, you got to beat him definitively. Like Bivol definitively beat Canelo. You can't kinda, sorta, maybe come close to beating him. No, you got to win and be like super clear about it. Yeah, I heard, dude. I heard he rehydrated like 30 pounds overnight, which is insane. That's the shit you see in like the UFC. You don't usually see that in boxing. So that's why Eddie Hearn said Tank isn't a 3-division champion. So Tank technically is a 3-division world champion, but WBA belt, they have the regular belt and they actually have the super champion, and it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. So what Tank did is he went up to 140 pounds and fought for a regular belt, not the actual belt that's considered to be, like, by most people, a real belt. So that's why. It's a lot of bullshit with all these fucking, so annoying. So Charlo's forehead could hold a large city. I believe this is in LA. I'm not 100% sure though. Do I think Castano beat Charlo clearly? No. I don't think that Castano beat Charlo clearly last fight. Zurdo's a Mexican Joe Smith. I love that. I think what the biggest problem that Castano had last fight, in my opinion, is yes, he threw more punches than Charlo, and he landed more punches than Charlo. Problem is his work gets very messy and muddled when he gets in tight. And so they're landing shots, they're scoring shots, but they're not really clear, clean work. Example would be Delphine Persoon versus Katie Taylor. If you've watched that fight, you know what I mean by that. It's, if you watch how Katie Taylor landed her shots compared to Delphine Persoon, you're like, okay, Delphine Persoon threw more punches, landed more punches technically. They just weren't that clean. And because of that, it's hard to see exactly what you're landing that's clean, that's not clean, what's not exactly great. Great fight with Taylor. Her and Serrano was a phenomenal fight. Probably fight of the year right now. So, you know, it's, if you're going to win, you got to win with clean, easy, clear work. Hitting people on the shoulders and the elbows and that graze, you know, you get these grazing shots. They're not going to win you a title belt. I love the aggression from Castano, though. 8-1 heading into the 10th. I did not have it that way. So. There was a way better Smith. Yeah, I mean, Joe Smith was not that impressive. Here we go. Can't wait to see for Virgil Ortiz to be back. Dude, if you like Virgil Ortiz, hopefully you got to see Boots Ennis tonight, because Boots Ennis was on fire tonight. Boots Ennis was absolutely on fire tonight. Him and Virgil Ortiz are on this trajectory to meet for a massive, massive fight. Booker, yeah, we watched that on stream. Crazy knockout. Great knocked out. Like, perfect. Evan Holyfield, man. Was Messi fighting Charlo? Yeah, Manny, he was. He was. From Texas, I went, oh, really? With Virgil's, no shit, man. I like the two fighters that I'm really big on for the welterweight division are Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis for sure. They're both top contenders, man. Who do you think won though? I thought Taylor did win. Katie Taylor did win that fight. Because in the end, Amanda Serrano, although had some very good rounds, she gave up like the last 4 or 5 rounds, and you can't do that. So, in my opinion, I had Katie Taylor winning the fight by a whisker. But that's only because Amanda Serrano hurt Katie Taylor so bad and then just threw everything in the kitchen sink at her. I don't know how Katie Taylor stayed on her feet. It was insane. Ivan, thanks for the follow, by the way. And I have no idea how Katie Taylor stayed on her feet. But I thought Amanda Serrano went for broke, tried to get her out of there, didn't happen, and then she just gasped because of it. So that's why I think they need to have a rematch. Like, neither one of those girls should fight anyone else. They need to have that rematch, because if Amanda Serrano didn't gas, who knows? Who knows who would have won? That's the only reason. That's the only reason I think Amanda Serrano lost that fight. It's because she gassed out and her punch output just like drastically went down, man. And it's like, it's sad because like, I'm thinking there, I'm like, man, Katie Taylor's like just getting pushed around. Amanda Serrano's looking phenomenal right now. She's dominating the engagement, total ring generalship. Like, absolutely, this is gonna be Amanda Serrano win right here. Gassed out, and then Katie Taylor took over. So it needs to happen. Like, they need to run that back. And look, if you're women's boxing, this should be your absolute number one goal, is to be in a fight like that. Like, it was the perfect example of when the best fight the best. You know? And so I think Amanda could give her I've never seen Katie Taylor get hit that hard, ever. I've never seen Taylor get hit and start getting like Bambi on ice, man. I've never seen that. I've never seen her be like that. So, like, that was huge. Huge. Oh, they did make history for women's boxing. It's one of the best female boxing events I've ever seen. And right now, for me, it's like one of the fights of the year. Absolutely, man. Broke all records. It should. It was awesome. It's awesome. And, you know, little tip of the hat to both of them, man. They put it on the line. They didn't have to do that. They could keep fighting easy fights and keep winning and everything like that. They decided to put it out there. I love that. I have so much respect for both of them. Here we go, baby. Main event. Brian Castano. Let's see if he can get the job done this time. Charlo, I know, he's gunning to make sure that does not go to the judges. Yeah, they gave the fans exactly what they wanted, which is perfect. Hey, not sure if this is signed yet, but what did you hear about Parker versus Joyce? I've heard that. I've heard rumors of that. I think Parker beats Joe Joyce. If Parker looks as good as he does now with his new trainer, like he did in his last fight, I think he could beat Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce is just, he gets hit too much. He gets hit too much. He's slow. He's predictable. I'm also biased. I'm not a big fan of him. As a boxer, as a person, he's pretty cool. You know? So, Zerto was on ESPN Plus, I think. They did go Mexican style, didn't they? Just like bite on your mouth guard and get in there. Okay, here we go. DAZN, you're right. It was DAZN. This is going to be so much fun. Let's go, boys. The thing that's nice about this fight being a little bit delayed between the first one is these guys could make legit adjustments. Oh, John going with the controversial pick. The crowd's dead because there's no one there. It's filled in a little bit. I take that back. I think Parker boxes, circles around Joyce. It's too slow. Parker's, to watch out for. Dude, he looks so much better, Jay. He came in 10 pounds heavier than he's ever been. And I thought, oh, man, Chisora is going to maybe win this fight. I was talking shit on Twitter. Joseph Parker looked phenomenal, man. He looked so much better. Him and Andy Daly, I guess, just get together and they know what they're doing. This is going to be amazing. Dude, this is going to be a great fight. As you guys know, when it gets time for big fights, I'm going to be trying to do as much commentary as possible. So if I ignore chat a little bit, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to be trying to give as much commentary as possible. What's my Twitter? It's glove_talk. I don't use Twitter anymore right now, though. I'm staying off of it for a long time. Mostly because it's too much of a distraction. It's just toxic as fuck. But now that Elon's got it, I might be back on it. I don't know. So, here we go. Hagler Hearns. Man, what's nice about going into this fight is these guys do not like each other whatsoever. They do not like each other whatsoever. Guys, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Why are they be saying that Charlo's undefeated? He lost. He just got their back after. Oh, man. Here we go. These guys are anxious. I've never seen Charlo so ready to go out of the gate. Oh, dude. Twitter's toxic as fuck. I just don't take time. I just do not. Damn, Castano low-key small. Dude, he is. He's 5'7". Charlo's big. You gotta remember, Charlo's kind of a weight bully for this weight class. He's not like a big-time weight bully, but he's fairly big for this weight class. And if I'm Brian Castano, I'm not doing this. This whole, like, trying to box, it's not going to lead. It's not going to go well. You got to get in there and mix it up. I know they're feeling it out right now, but still, Charlo loves being in this comfort zone right now. Oh, Charlo with some great 1-2 in the body work. Zab Judah giving him a little bit of props in the background, standing up, clapping. This is a Charlo. This is what Charlo loves to do. Sit there, jab, move, 1-2s, body combinations. Yeah, exactly, Minnie. I like that Castano's trying to press forward. He's trying to be on the front foot right now. But don't stay in that longer range. I believe Charlo has a significant reach advantage. Something like 4+ inches or something like that. It's a good reach advantage. Charlo uses that to his advantage against guys like Castano, who wants to be on the inside. He wants to do dirty work. He wants to go in there, start punches and bunches to the body. It's 154 pounds, Jay. No, dude, it's all good. The problem is that you're thinking of his brother, who's at 160. So one's at 154, the other one's at 160. Charlo's looking a little bit. It's mixing it up right now. Landing some good stuff, but Castano landed a good shot as well. It's heating up already. It's already heating up. Yeah, 73 to 68. 5 inches, man. I thought there was a significant reach advantage. I mean, you can see it, but yeah. Browns Nation just in time, man. Main event, first round. Perfect timing. Dude, Browns Nation, you're literally right in time. Castano trying to be more aggressive. Good round. Good first round. Absolutely you can, man. Just go right into the Discord. You know what it is. Tonight, win Castano. It could happen if he can get some inside pressure, but if he boxes on the outside, it's just not good, man. That was a great round. think Charlo probably won that round just because he was able to control engagement a little bit more. It's going to be uppercut at KO. Ooh, I like that. But Castano started to show some of that aggression. Brian started to show some of that aggression. I liked it. If he can get that ball rolling and it starts rolling downhill, it could be a really good thing for him. But whoever can control the distance is going to win this fight. That's it. That's as simple as it can be. Whoever controls distance wins the fight. If Charlo can fight on the outside, jab, move, throw 1-2s, be able to control that engagement when he wants to, what equals more scoring shots for him, less wild, kind of punches in situations where he doesn't have complete control, he's going to win. If Castano can get on the inside, it's going to be a problem, man. Glove, I want to see another draw. Dude, you might get one. Sounds good, Brown Nation, man. Right now, I love how Charlo's jab, backs up Castano with the jab. Dude, he controls distance right now. This is a perfect game plan. The 1-2, beautiful 1-2. Oh, Browns Nation, I appreciate that, man. So, perfect. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Charlo right now just doing a really good job staying in the center of the ring. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, nice lead hook. Brian Castano's trying to get in there. I mean, this is not ideal for Castano. Exactly, Minnie. Absolutely, Charlo's fighting his fight. No question. That's a great take. Yeah, he's in control, man. And if you let him be in control, he'll do this all night. He can do this. He can do this for 12 rounds, no problem. If you fight him like this, no pressure. He doesn't have to overexert himself. He'll do this all night. Charlo, I've never seen Charlo have issues with stamina, man. Castano, nice body shot. Nice little short right hand. Little mix up there. Oh, Charlo gets tagged. Tagged at the very end of the round. Still a Charlo round. Still a Charlo round. Yeah. Charlo's got a great gas tank. Trying to wrap up when he's doing good at distance. I think he just doesn't want to engage when he's not comfortable. Primarily. 2-0. Yeah, I agree, John. Castano needs to turn. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Go to that inner ice. Isak Cruz. Yeah, exactly. Whoever controls the distance wins the fight. Ooh, nice shot right there from Castano. Good body work. This is nice. has enough power to hurt you. Probably not. He doesn't have enough power to knock everyone out. I mean, he hit Castano with a lot of good shots, but I wouldn't say he's like the most powerful puncher. Like, he's not like known for being pure power punching, but his brother has 22 KOs where Jermell has 18 KOs, to give you a sense. He has a 50% KO percentage. That'll give you, like, not bad, not good. His brother has 68%. So it's, you know, his brother's known for being called the Hitman. Like, you know, he's just a little bit more of a knockout guy compared to his brother. So, oh, this is getting good. Last time that Jermell fought was against Castano, and that was 7/17/2021. Was that July? Yeah, July 17th. Last year. So not quite a year, but enough distance where, you know, been a little bit. Jamal. Oh, my bad. Last time he fought was almost a year ago, 6/19. So June last year. His next fight's gonna be in June as well, against Selecki. This round goes for Castano. Much better round for him for sure. Much better round. He's landing much better shots. Castano probably stole that round. This is what happens if you let Castano get in that range, man. 3-0, but this one was close. Yeah, this one was close. It's a close round. You can't let Brian do any kind of work on the inside. He's deadly on the inside, man. That right there they just showed. Like, beautiful left hook on the inside. Short, quick, on the absolute money. What did you miss? Right now it's 2-1 roughly. CHARLO. Castano, though, just won the last round probably. Fairly close last round. Very competitive last round. See if CHARLO can try to get a little bit more of that range. I got you. No problem, man. Great pressure, but yeah, he wasn't landing enough. I hear you on that. Clean work. Clean work always pays the bills. Zero call out, Bivol. I got you. So yeah, if you're verified, you can watch, but if you're non-verified, then you cannot. But because it's already late in the fight, or at the start of the fight, there you go. Use that. Right now, CHARLO landed some good shots. I mean, it depends which Bivol shows up. Canelo Bivol is hard to beat. Pre-Canelo Bivol, the last couple fights were easier to beat. Wow, nice head movement from CHARLO. Great defense. Great defense from CHARLO. So, oh, no problem, man. People that usually hang around the stream for a little bit, I usually give out a link when the fight starts. Main event starts. How about I don't show the fight and get absolutely banned? You know. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You know yours as well, man. This is getting fiery right now. Dude, Charlo has a great gas tank. He can do this all 12 rounds. I mean, he's going to get a little bit more tired. He's going to fade to a certain degree if he continuously has to fight off the back foot. Because you're doing more distance around the ring constantly. And this is a 20-foot ring, so it's a little bit bigger than some rings that he's fought in the past. But he should be fine. Castano, though, is putting on an immense amount of pressure. That's what tires you out. Just nonstop. It's almost as much mental fatigue as it is physical. So, you know. Great round. Yeah, use that head movement to get off the ropes. Absolutely, man. Castano's come alive, dude. He absolutely came alive these last couple rounds. That was a good round. That was a great round, man. Castano did get rocked. Castano's, I mean, I'm just shocked, man, that this guy can take these punches. Charlo's never been an inside guy, man. He's never been an inside guy. Who won that? Jermel did more work. Overall, I'd probably lean a little bit more towards Charlo on that one, but it was tough. I don't think I could give it definitively to Castano, though. Maybe look, if you have a 2-3 or 4-1, it's razor thin at this point. These last two rounds were so good. You see it 2-2? 3-1, 2-2. I'm fine either way. Oh, good shot. Oh, Castano looks a little bit hurt. Oh, he took some big shots. Big shots right there. Nice jabs right now from, I mean, if Charlo can continue this jabs, man, they are nice 1-2s, punches from Charlo. Castano coming back. I love that. I absolutely love seeing Charlo throw that left hook like that. That whipping left hook. No, it's not a good idea to trade with Castano at all. But he's going to have to. He's going to have to a degree because ruthless jab. I love that, Mini. Castano, the one issue I have with Castano to a degree is he follows Charlo around the ring a little too much. Oh, now they're mixing it up. He follows a little bit too much. He needs to cut off the ring a little bit better. This is it. Oh my God, man. The trading right now. Oh. They're fairly punch for punch right this second. This is nuts. Oh, great uppercut. Dude, Castano took an uppercut. Uh-oh. Is Castano hurt? Oh my God. Castano's giving up this round right now if he does not fight back. Oh my God. What a round, man. Oh my God. Holy shit. Yeah, that was awesome. That was a great round. I mean, they both landed bombs on each other. Oh my God. Castano was very, very close to winning that round. And then the last little bit, Charlo just got just enough work in just to sneak that round. 4-1 Charlo, 3-2 Charlo, yeah. This is so good right now. And we're only in round 6. Man, doesn't get much better than this. Just war, baby. Castano brings this out on him, too. Man, Castano is that kind of guy. He's going to make you work. He's going to make you work. Oh, nice. That left hook from Charlo is doing some nice work, but he's neglecting the jab a little bit this round so far. He's neglecting his jab a little bit. Look, you can see Zab Judah telling him to double up the jab. Yeah, keep throwing that jab. If you don't, Castano's gonna come inside. My audio's good right now. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's gonna go to decision. I mean, both guys are landing huge bombs. If Castano starts getting into that inside range, so someone's gonna get hurt here eventually, and someone's gonna have to finish. Castano doing a nice job right here, man. Last 52. This looks like, oh man, huge left hand from Castano. Charlo looks like he cannot get away from Castano. Castano's now really, really keeping him right in front of him. Charlo's taking this round off. Oh, good right hand. Castano, man, absolute granite chin on this guy. Absolute granite chin, man. No. Castano doesn't care about his power at all. He's like, I'll eat this all day. It did. Yeah, it's Castano has had some good rounds. I'd say that's a Castano round right there. That is for sure. You could actually see that Charlo slowed down that round. His output just dropped dramatically. Huge drop. So, yeah, Castano does 0 body shots. 4-2. I see a lot. 4-2, 3-3. All valid. All valid. Yeah, Castano definitely stepped on the gas pedal that round. But Charlo just didn't give him anything to stop. If Castano has his way with that distance, you're gonna lose, man. If Charlo can start pumping that jab again, he can get back into the saddle. Otherwise, he's gonna have issues all night long. Let's see what the unofficial scorecards say. Oh, he has a dead even. He is at 3-3. Wow. Wow. Three. Wow. Hey, I respect him for at least making it like a legit scorecard. I thought for sure he was gonna say 5-1. I thought for sure he was gonna say 5-1 for Charlo. I'll tell you right now, Castano slowed down a little bit this round. Not as aggressive as the last round. Oh, Charlo hurt him! Huge left from Charlo. Man. Charlo's sitting back, though. Charlo is not pressing it. He's playing the long game. He's playing the long game. He's just not pressing it enough. I don't like that. I think he should have gotten a little bit more aggressive. But Charlo's trying to just say, you know what? I'm just going to win this round. Yeah, Castano is taking a break this round. Absolutely. For the output that he does, he has to. But Charlo's doing a great job. This is a phenomenal fight right now. This could be bad, though. This could be bad for Castano, because if he gets knocked down... So... Ooh. I think there could be a stoppage in this fight for sure. Whoa, that uppercut. Charlo wanted that left uppercut so bad he could almost taste it. That's a Charlo round. That was a great round, though. Cause look, there's zero quit in Brian Castano, man. That guy has zero quit in him. And the problem with guys like that, is you're gonna hit them as hard as you can, and they're just gonna keep coming back over and over and over and over again. Castano needs to feint a little more. Yeah, that definitely would help. Castano is a little bit to the book, isn't he? Mix it up a little bit with a feint here and there. That's not a bad idea at all. Has to stop waiting for the end of the round to try to fight. Yeah. I mean, the biggest problem is Charlo has the most power and energy at the beginning of the round. If you can... Oh, there's a fight in the crowd right now. You can tell because everyone's standing up and not watching the fight right now. It's just a close-ass fight. Castano right now See if he lays it on a little bit more. Charlo's feeling pretty comfortable after that round. Oh, he just got hit with a good right hand, though. Island boys fighting in the stands. Oh, my God. Resisted that. Dude, it's unbelievable that he's able to take these shots from Charlo because they're clean. They're not like, you know, grazing shots. They are clean. What do I feel like? If you truck Randy Marsh in the crowd at every sporting event going into a brawl. I didn't hear no bell. Must be tired. Yeah, he is probably a little bit tired. I think honestly the reason is Charlo knew that he could, if he went in for the kill and it didn't work out because Castaño can take a punch, then he would be in trouble this round. Because Castaño would bring in the high pressure. He'd tire out even faster. He's doing it from just a pure economic standpoint. I'm worried that I get tired and I can't fight off the back foot effectively. You know? Tall kid, I feel like I'd be that guy. The Randy Marsh guy. There's always, I mean, yeah, fights in the crowd. If you're in the UK, it happens a lot. In LA, it always happens. There's certain places it happens. Charlo running. No, Charlo's just fighting off the back foot really, really well right now. Castaño is just not able to be effective this round. But the problem is that if Castaño takes a round off, doesn't matter if it's aggressive, it's not effective aggression. If you're not landing shots, you're not landing clear points, doesn't matter how aggressive you are. Aggression is good as long as it's effective aggression. Right now, Castaño is not being effective completely with his aggression. But the big question is, does Charlo take another round off? Dude, JT, what's going on, man? Oh, we have a huge fight here. Great fight. Castaño could turn next round could be a totally different round. We don't know what's going to happen, man. So, let's see. Super close round. You remember Tyson Fury laughing at a fight in the crowd at Dirk? Yeah, dude, I do remember that. 6'2" Charlo. Oh, nice shots right there. Nice little engagement. I think Charlo got the best of that. Dude, Castaño has a granite chin, man. It's so impressive, man. Got him down by 2 rounds. That's fair. Either you have it 6-2 or you have it 5-3. But the big thing is, we've talked about this. You're going to take the belts away from a champion. You got to win definitively. About to step on the gas, dude. Dana, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see Charlo step on the gas. Right now, Charlo's cruising a little bit here and there in the rounds. You can see it. When Charlo's feeling comfortable, quick 1-2, go to the body. Mixes it up a little bit. Left hook to the body. And just keep moving. Keep moving. Let's see if Castano can steal the round, because this isn't a super impressive round so far from Charlo. He's definitely won this round so far, but it's up for grabs. Oh, DC, yeah, man. I would hope Charlo wouldn't allow the judges. He doesn't want the judges to decide it, but I could see it happening. Because Castano's just ridiculous chin. This right now is where we need to see something from Castano. 30 seconds. Land something big. I like this engagement right here. Just the volume. Aggression does not win. Delphine Persoon versus Katie Taylor is the perfect example. Oh, more shots, points landed wins. Cleaner work wins. You got Castano up by 2? I don't see that, but if that's what you got. That was a good round overall, but just another round where those jabs from Charlo are winning this round. I thought we could see a shift at the very end of that round where Castano would take over. Just didn't quite happen enough. You know? This is getting to the point now where if you're in Castano's corner, you're saying, get on it. You can't let up any more rounds. You got to win every single round. And you got to do something big. Chris Mannix would have it 9-0 Charlo. He would. He'd have it 8-1. Charlo is doing more and he's doing cleaner work. Landing, staying busy. He's hitting, moving, taking a couple punches, exchanging, moving. Is it the best? Is it the most entertaining style? No, but it is a highly effective style. Castano wants to make it a war. Charlo wants to fight at distance. This is a good round, though, so far. Needs to keep him on the ropes. Absolutely, John. Charlo's definitely gotten a little stronger. So these are brutal rounds. These are like the rounds that you never want to have. Great exchange. Last minute, Castano could steal this round. Oh! Oh! Castano goes down. Oh, he's done. Oh, he's done. That's it. It's gonna be it. That's it. Charlo wins 10th round stoppage. KO. Dude, you did call that. You did call the 10th round. You... Hold on a second. If I went back through chat, you legit said late KO. Wow. Wow. Look. Phenomenal. Look, the only thing I'm going to say to this is Brian Castano is a problem. And if he could have been in the inside, it could have been a nightmare again. Spence next. Go down and wait to 147? Probably not. They're stable mates. They probably won't do that. Castano was headhunting. Yeah. This is what happens if you make adjustments to your game plan, man. Made a fight. Yeah, no, he did. Castano made that a hell of a fight. If Castano could have made it a little bit uglier, he could have won that fight. That was a super close fight for many rounds. The one problem we're going to have going forward is who else at 154 pounds, or I should say 100, this weight class, can CHARLO really fight, man? He doesn't want to move to 160. His brother's there. He's staying at 154. It's like, unless someone moves up from 147 pounds, this was the best fight he could have had. Like, this is the best opponent. Best opponent. You know? Carlos' power is too much for Castano. No, I think just CHARLO has about 50% KO percentage for his general resume. He is not the hardest hitting puncher in the sport, but he's accurate with his punches. And Castano just got hit. Just got hit too clean, too many times, man. That's it. Just a little bit too much more punishment. And look, that is a legit strategy he had going into this. He knew Brian Castano wanted to control that distance. He knew he wanted to fight on the inside by jabbing and moving and using that left hand as a weapon, whether it be a hook to the body, either upstairs or downstairs, changing rhythm, changing pace, changing movement. All these things played a factor going into this. And even when there were exchanges where they were on the inside, CHARLO generally landed some really good work, which he did not do the first time. It seemed like the first fight, CHARLO would get pushed up against the ropes. Castano would do a lot of damage and a lot of work. And it was like, oh, well, CHARLO doesn't have an answer all the time. He can't figure out how to get this guy off of him. This time, CHARLO controlled that distance. Good win. Great fight, though. Great fight from both guys. Great fight from both guys. You know, Castano has a style that's really difficult to deal with. The game plan worked out really well. What about CHARLO versus Fundora? That could happen. Well, oftentimes, if you want to compare who's a star and who's not a star here in U.S. boxing in particular, seeding events is not your best way to tell. It's more about ticket sales for pay-per-views. That's our gold standard. So we'll see. We'll see if the numbers get released, and we'll see if, you know, how it goes. But you don't make your money off of actual ticket gate. You make it off pay-per-views. That's where the money is. So we'll see. We'll see how the ticket sales are one thing. The gate is basically to pay the undercard. The pay-per-view is where the big money is. Let's see who he calls out. Yeah. Man, Castano was relentless though, man. Oh, come on, Joey. Clearly, people care because I've had plenty of people come through my chat. So. He's not Canelo level, but he's certainly, people are interested. So. Beautiful. Be civil in chat, boys. Look, you don't have to like who won. But the winner is the winner. All right. What do we have for MMA going on right now? Oh, we'll switch over to UFC after this. Calling someone a bum, I don't agree with that. Because if you're thinking that CHARLO's a bum, what's that make Castano? That's the same logic that I would also give to Fury fans when they would openly say that Deontay Wilder is a bum. So I'm like, you're basically saying that Fury's not fighting anyone good. Because if he's fighting a bum, you know. Super bum. He's a Marvel character called Super Bum. Jan? Oh, we got Polish Power. Perfect. Yeah, we'll switch over to UFC. You know? It looks fairly crowded there. So, let's see who CHARLO calls out. I'm really interested in that. And then we'll go over to UFC. Oh, all good, man. Glad you could watch it, Browns Nation, man. Dude, Robinson Dale, I appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for stopping by. As always, thanks, man. Great fight. Great fight. Fight of the year, it's up there. Hoping Castano got him, but yeah, damn, yeah, man. It's a great fight. See the clip of from Fury. Live today with his son. I did not ask his son who his favorite fighter was on live, and his son said Wilder. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's really funny. So, can complete with, oh, Benavidez. Benavidez is a problem in general, man. Always a problem. I'm just going to say this once, guys. No need to type in all caps. Take it down a notch. It's 11:30 at night right now. It's past midnight and on the East Coast. No need to yell in chat. Problem is, Joey, is that you're taking this logic as Crawford isn't going to be signing with PBC. Oh, CHARLO's going to move up. He says he's going to move up to 160. I like that. I like that. I think that's a good move. CHARLO won by knockout in the 10th round. Great fight. I love the idea of both CHARLOs being at 160. Or possibly one of the CHARLOs going up to 168. I think CHARLO just said, he said, I want to see if I can do the same thing, be undisputed at 60. So Hitman CHARLO versus Benavidez would be a great fight. Yeah, dude, Browns Nation. He said he said, I want to see if I can do the same thing at 60. Well, problem is that current CHARLO, turn off cap locks. Yeah, please turn off cap locks. CHARLO has a fight in June against Selecki, and then we'll go from there. I think it's a great move. I think it's a great move to move up to 160. There's just no money at 154 right now for him, so. And I think if he moves to 160, there's possible targets there. People are, I mean, there's Triple G. Triple G versus Twins. Yeah, hell yeah. I think it's a great idea. CHARLO's going to move to 160. So that means his brother will move to 168. Absolutely. That's exactly it. Jay, on the nose, man. Right on the nose. Benavidez is the only PBC fighter you like. I like Andy Ruiz. He's PBC. I like Spence. I like Boots Ennis. I really don't care about fighters and who their promoters are as much. PBC has some really solid fighters. Broner's always fun. I mean, he's going against Polish Power. Dude, I gotta say, man, Beth stream's been absolutely incredible tonight. I mean, Munguia and Boo Boo versus the Twins would be good too. I love that idea. That right there is a great idea, man. Joey, have a good night too, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the fights. I know maybe it didn't go your way, but Hopefully you had a good time watching them instead, you know, regardless of the outcome. Quality boxing. Brian Castano did a fantastic job. Big money at 168. Absolutely. Triple G versus Ben at 160. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. DC, have a great night too, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, dude. On all the scorecards, good. Yeah, I agree. He should have been winning. Jamie has 40 fights with almost no competition, except for when he should have lost to Dennis Hogan. Is this common for Mexican fighters? Yes. It's more common. I should say not common for Mexican fighters. It's more common. It's much more common. Sal's the Chris Max of the UFC. Oh, dude, yeah. I know, Booker. Because of lack of amateur background. I was this close. Okay. Now it's just us here in the YouTube landscape. This close. Joey was this close. Joey was this close to getting banned. This close. I don't need your cap locks, all hate, nonstop chat. Mellowed out though. That close. Typed in on one of open type rooms, and I said I hope Castano knocks him out. I saw that, dude. It was close, man. Browns Nation, it was a great fight. Just wait until he says have another beer, bud. Oh my god. Classic. I'm rooting for Jan. Yeah, man. Dude, Jan beating Izzy was unreal. That was very similar. Jan beating Izzy was the same way I felt when I watched Canelo get beat by Bivol. Where you just see the size difference, the power difference. I was just like, my god. I remember watching Izzy in there and thinking, he just doesn't look right. And then Jan took him down and just mauled him like a Polish bear. Cry, Charlo on top. Dude, you can't tell me the Charlo brothers aren't top level entertainment. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. I can tell you who moves the needle and doesn't, because you know how I know? I can look at how many views I get per video when I do live streams. I can tell you who moves the needles and who doesn't. No hate or talk, dude. 407. That's why I try to. I give people warnings. I give people like, hey, you know, just take it down a notch, kind of thing. And if you don't listen, you get the boot. I want to respect people's decisions in terms of what they see in the fight and how they view it, because I don't want to make it seem like I know everything and that if you disagree with me, you're a bad person. But if you start being toxic in chat, not cool. I think of myself more as like a bouncer at like a sports bar. This is kind of like a sports bar. It's a virtual sports bar. We can all have fun and have a good time, and we don't have to agree on everything. That's fine. But if you get a little too rowdy and start typing in all caps, you type in all caps nonstop and start being toxic, you're getting the boot. Sorry, it's just how it is. You can't have that. You know? Just hear it. Just have a good time. Fights go the way they go. Classic trailer park boys saying, goes the way she goes. You know, like you can't decide it. You know? So. Hero super bum. Super bum. I gotta make a t-shirt. I gotta make a t-shirt for that. Do boomers get a pass for typing in all caps? It's funny you say that, Broke, because cool boomers don't type in all caps. So they never have that problem. Charlie did a good job. I don't care. He doesn't have the most fans. Yeah, dude, the performance speak for itself. Look, that's the thing. You've lost 500 on Serrano fight, and I wasn't being toxic. Absolutely, for some. That's why you're a legend here in chat. Didn't you type your comments in all caps? That guy that stole your banners. I don't know if I tapped it. I don't think I did it in all. I might have done all caps on the guy that stole all that artwork and everything. He stole my name. He stole all my artwork and everything and created a channel. I might have. I love how Spence told Boots to be careful. Are you reeling? Dude, I love it. I love it, man. Boots is making people nervous. Oh, good exchange right there. Dude, that cut's a little nasty right in that eye. That's definitely going to make it tough for Jan. Virtually jump beat badly. Dude, he did. He did. When he stole my name and everything, man, I have to say, it was the outpour of people that just went after that dude. It's kind of amazing. And I only say that because he stole literally all of his content. Everything he had was all stolen clips and everything like that. And my favorite part is that he started making his own content because of that. He started making his own content. He changed his name. He created his own thing. I was like, good. You know? If anything, we actually forced him into actually making actual content instead of stealing content nonstop. Certified dumpster juice. The trolls, yeah, they are too, man. Yeah, we did, because you can only go so far just stealing clips and then just reposting them. If you don't ever get into, that's a nasty cut. That's a terrible spot too. If you don't ever make real content, look, you might not get the same amount of views. You're going to have to work harder. You're going to have to actually learn what you're doing. You have to work harder. But guess what? I don't ever think that the amount of people that are following me or watching my content are people that are just doing it because I'm reposting stuff from Fight Hype and all these other, YouTubers. You know? It's like peace of mind in a way. iDubbbz took no dubs today. He did take a dub. I disagree with you on that. iDubbbz's dub was not winning the fight against Dr. Mike. His dub was putting on an extremely successful fight card and professional fight that looked really, really good. Oh boy. Jan's got him in this crazy triangle. So that's the dub that iDubbbz took. He put on the highest quality version of a YouTube boxing match. That's what he did. Oh boy. Dude, Jan's wrestling is no joke. Yeah, boxing that Ramirez is now the mandatory for Bivol. Interesting. That is interesting. Now he's got a triangle. Yeah, dude, that's been crazy. Jan by KO. Would love to see that. Jan's just this absolutely terrifying individual to deal with. Can only get so far stealing other people's content. Yeah. Every GTA YouTuber, hold my GTA 6 cup. Well, it's true. I mean, the best example I have for you, tall kid, is, you know, how many times can someone clickbait you? Go ask Ali A how that went for him. Go ask Ali A how that went for him. He just clickbaited everyone nonstop, every single video, every single day, and eventually people stopped watching him. There's a couple pillars of making content. One is educational, right? You're teaching someone how to do something, right? You teach someone how to do something so they appreciate that, or learn about something, which I found with my TikToks, teaching people about, like, you know, mountain men, and they love it, so they watch it, they promote it, all that stuff. 2, comedy, some kind of form of like actual comedical value. Or 3, you have to have an interesting insight or a certain level of expertise in something and be able to entertain people while talking about it. Those are basically your 3 pillars, you know? Fedora versus, Tim. Yeah, there we go. Love that, JT. Like, you know? You can't just rely on other people's content, man. Like, it's just it doesn't work that way. Shorts is full of stolen content. It is. Yeah. And they use the same terrible 3 songs. So, Jay, interesting enough about that, right? So, on TikTok, if they think you stole a clip and then you're re-uploading it, they won't put it in their algorithm to move forward. So, the problem is with that, Jay, is that if you hear one of those songs, I bet you click like right off of it. You don't want to hear that song, right? That's the other problem with it. So it can only get you so far. And the reason I say that is this guy stole all of his content. He had certain YouTube shorts with millions of views. And he had 2,000 followers total. 2,000 subscribers. Millions of views, 2,000 subscribers. I got 1.3 million views on a TikTok I made. That's original content that I actually made. And I got 32,000 followers. So, you know, if you make something that's original and it goes viral, people are like, oh, you created that content. I want to follow you for more of that original content. If you steal some content and it goes viral, people are like, I know you stole this. You don't give me the value that I want. You don't get rewarded in the same way. Scorecard for Bivol. I think I gave maybe like 3 or 4 rounds total. Maybe at best 4 rounds if I'm being very generous to Canelo. Other than that, Bivol won every other round. It's a one-hit wonder, basically. Yeah, I see it all the time. It's the worst thing you can do on TikTok is go viral for something that you can't recreate. It's the worst thing I see all the time. Someone did something that was shocking. Let's say it's like a lightning strike, hit a tree in front of their house, right? Let's say a lightning strike happened right in front of their house. It hit the tree right in front of them, and they get a great video of it, and it goes viral on TikTok. The problem with those people are they're never going to be able to recreate that. They have no niche. They have no way of being able to do something where they can keep people retained and wanting to watch their content. They struggle brutally to find a way to get someone to watch their content. So what happens is you have a video that has like, let's say 2 million views on TikTok. Their next videos have sometimes 600 views, 800 views. They have no views because of it, because there's nothing there of value. When I had my video go 1.3 million on TikTok, guess what? I had multiple videos. Every time I create that style of video about mountain men and like crazy history and stuff like that, they go 50,000 views, 20,000 views, 30,000 views every single time. They do massive amounts of views. So it's because the people that want that content, it's over. His leg gave out. That want that content know exactly what they're going to get. So I give them that content. Dude, same thing with dancing, all that stuff. Oh, dude, Browns Nation, absolutely, dude. It's about people that like that they have to enjoy your content and enjoy what you're doing, but they also have to, feel like you're giving them some kind of value. You didn't drink enough milk. Like there has to be some kind of value. People don't want to give you the most valuable thing someone can give you. Now that the fights are over. The most valuable thing someone can give you is their time. On things like TikTok, on things like live streams, you're giving a lot of your time to someone. TikTok is easy. You just keep scrolling, right? Like if it's garbage, you just keep scrolling. Live streams, the only way you're going to give someone that amount of your time is if they give you enough actual value. Same thing with YouTube videos. How many times have you looked at something? Let's say you search something on YouTube. Let's say you're trying to look up a recipe, right? You're trying to cook something. And you have a video that's 20 minutes long and you have a video that's 8 minutes long. You don't know either content creator. Both thumbnails look good. Which one are you going to pick? Which one are you going to pick? You're going to pick the 8-minute video every single time because you're like, your time is worth picking the 8-minute video and seeing how it looks. And if it gives you everything you need, great. Awesome. You didn't have to watch 20 minutes of it. Basic concepts, So some good fights tonight. Really good fights tonight. Polish Power pulls it through. Oh my God, I feel bad for this guy, man. He's limping like that. Oh, of course, man. Yeah, just don't make him stand like that. So if you are on Twitch, we're going to raid a really interesting chat, man. We're going to raid a super interesting channel. One of the most unique channels I've ever seen. So check them out. Give them some love. Say hey from me. I'll be there as well. We will probably be live next weekend. I might do a little Elden Ring on Friday night. But go show some love to these guys, man. They're crazy, man. They do some crazy cool effects and stuff like that. So I'm glad you guys had a good time. Glad you guys enjoyed the fights, man. Always fun. Always fun, JT. With that said, go show some love, man.